I've been trying that for so long. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Yo! Oh my God!
Почему меня принимают за тебя? А ты не знаешь? Нет, не знаю.
Oh, that's coming around the house.
Почему все вокруг путают нас с тобой?
There you go, Jack.
Мы один человек. Правильно.
Thank you, David. Let's say thanks to my mom and my dad, everyone who supported me up until this point. It's been a long journey. It's been a hard struggle. Being one-handed tonight. Not very good at these speeches, but here we are. One-handed out fifth.
How does it feel having accomplished all your dreams and goals?
Well, you always think like, man, I'll be happy when I get there. But now that I'm here, I just realize like, I don't feel anything.
It's about the journey, not the destination, perhaps.
Maybe.
And before Jack gets canceled, I'm gonna end the clip.
Jack.
Shuhei Sensei.
vai mandar. Vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai comer, vai começar, sa. Vai começar, 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 vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, vai comer, e a novinha vai mandar. Vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, e a novinha vai mandar. Vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, e a novinha vai mandar. Vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, e a novinha vai mandar. Vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, e a novinha vai começar, vai começar, vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, vai começar, vai começar, e a novinha vai mandar. Vai comer, vai comer, vai começar, 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 vai começar, vai começar, vai comer, vai comer, 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 vai começar, e a novinha vai mandar.
Oh my god. How do we coordinate it then? You need to find some
Rules for coordinating.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm two kinds of potential. Plus new ice house to sweat your warm. 1, 2, I'm Count Contessa. Yep, boo, I'm house princessa. Come to my town to get ya. Come to ice house to get ya. Coin hustle, I'm proud professor. Muscle, I'm high adapter. And in time I suggest ya learn to like house princessa. 1, 1, 2, ice styles the besta. Until I'm come perfecta. Just new ice styles contessa. 1, 2, my sound will get ya own. Yep, boo, my styles will test ya. Come to ice house so wreck ya. I'm two kinds of potential. Plus new ice house to sweat your warm. 1, 2, I'm Count Contessa. Yep, boo, I'm house princessa. Come to my town to get ya. Come to ice house to get ya. Coin hustle, I'm proud professor. Muscle, I'm high adapter. And in time I suggest ya learn to like house princessa. 1, 1, 2, ice styles the best until I'm come perfecta. Just new ice styles contessa. 1, 2, my sound will get ya own. Yep, boo, my styles will test ya. Come to ice house so wreck ya. And if I shall select ya, muscle might can't detect the storm. Yep, boo, I'm out to get ya. Muscle might can't protect ya. And if I shall select ya, muscle might can't detect the storm. Yep, boo, I'm out to get ya. Muscle might can't protect 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 ya. And they'll agree, Miss Crystal Panty, little bands, the potential candy. Santa the sea, so central and free from a land to Japan with Miss Romancy. If you can't dance and if you can't sing, put your hands in the air about your dancing. Stand to the beat, present your campaign, do your dance to the beat with little B&B. Hey! 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 And they'll agree, Miss Crystal Panty, little bands, the potential candy. Stand to the sea, so central and free from a land to Japan with Miss Romancy. If you can't dance and if you can't sing, put your hands in the air about your dancing. Stand to the beat, present your campaign, do your dance to the beat with little B&B. And they'll agree, Miss Crystal Panty, little bands, the potential candy. Stand to the sea, so central and free from a land to Japan with Miss Romancy. If you can't dance and if you can't sing, put your hands in the air about your dancing. Stand to the beat, present your campaign, do your dance to the beat with little B&B. And they'll agree, Miss Crystal Panty, little bands, the potential candy. Stand to the sea, so central and free from a land to Japan with Miss Romancy. If you can't dance and if you can't sing, put your hands in the air about your dancing. Stand to the beat, present your campaign, do your dance to the beat with little B&B. 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 I'm two kinds of potential. Plus new ice house to sweat your warm. 1, 2, I'm Count Contessa. Yup, boo, I'm house possessor. Come to my town to get ya. Come to ice house to get ya. Coin hustle, I'm proud professor. Muscle, I'm high adapter. And in time I suggest ya. 1, 2 like house possessor. 1, 2 I style the bester. Until I'm come perfecter. Just new ice house contessa. 1, 2 my sound will get ya. Yup, boo, my style will test ya. Come to ice house will wreck ya. I'm two kinds of potential. Plus new ice house to sweat your warm. 1, 2 I'm Count Contessa. Yup, boo, I'm house possessor. Come to my town to get ya. Come to ice house to get ya. Coin hustle, I'm proud professor. Muscle, I'm high adapter. And in time I suggest ya. 1, 2 like house possessor. 1, 2 I style's the bester. Until I'm come perfecter. Just new ice house contessa. 1, 2 my sound will get ya. Yup, boo, my style will test ya. Come to ice house will wreck ya. And if I shall select ya, muscle might can't detect the storm. Yup, boo, I'm out to get ya. Muscle might can't protect ya. And if I shall select ya, muscle might can't detect the storm. Yup, boo, I'm out to get ya. Muscle might can't protect ya. Muscle might can't detect the storm. Muscle might can't protect ya. Muscle might can't detect the storm. Muscle might can't protect ya.
Yeah! Yes, David. That was nice, too. Woo!
One, two, ladies and gentlemen. One, I would like to take the time to introduce to you a group of very talented cannibals, bloody and violent, running down your area. People who are bounty or children in a fit of rage. Cycle home, the boombox, national scratch demonstrator attached that to dedicate. This involves all total, all city caught up, all city kid, nurture and able to stand in a place we live. And demand a saturated burn mega radio dial ascension kid. At a frequency of sick and intelligent broadband lid. To combine red eye simple.
You wanna pop shit and get popped in the top lip? I shoot the 5 and on a good day I bite bullets. We use bear traps to catch weasels, metal mouth diesel, and the bite lethal. We in the catacomb, nappy headed, never used a comb, and built with the forces that blew away Dorothy's home. I grab the mic like, are you experienced? But I don't play the guitar, I play my cadence. If I exhaled arguments, only to hold my breath, I would die. And I ain't talking hair color, I'm talking about the reality with my mother's eye water. The author with a paper mate, spitting paperweight.
Trapped in a government-funded box of free range of 22 nicotine patch automatics today. When it comes across something today, chant till it resonates. Residence ID NYC.
Now this environment's a product of me. Function sloppy, identity copy with a rhyme scheme so ill we change rap to con artists. I'm honest to a fault, and it's my fault I'm not honest. I guess it's the dimension I climb out. Flow like arachnids on water spouts. The circle is never seen and seldomly heard about. They put me in a cage and Mega break me out.
Broke out the cage and blazed an ice cold bowl of sage. Patrolling the maze with 4 holes and blades. Spit flow straight off cornrows or braids. Light bones and strike those with words of spray. Automatic rhino acapel. Separate your soul from the shell trapped in the belly. Find me spitting these raps on the celly. That's Mega, dropping us a long lecture. Send a message for those starving in the Mecca. Cooking up measures, stressing the pole. Mixed in the vein cold, trying to escape as the pain grows. With the same flows, and for those wanting to oppose, copyright this vision. Leave you leaking on a stretcher, puffing on the O. Popping with a biscuit, fucking with the O. Plus the X, plus with effects that glow. Shine these cast divine, spit with lines that go straight through spines. Witness animals robbing armored trucks and escape with nines. Cause tragedies and crack clavicles. Rap classical, rap 7th Avenue, New York, the city of crime. In the city sublime, wrapped in subliminal thoughts of criminal ways. While critical times got my mind locked in a physical maze. Trapped in another noose, guzzling 2 colludes. Pop through your bubble goose with rats, place behind pissy. Still it's all day flow, Mike Jiggy. Rep that NY City. Trapped in the shitty. We gets busy on Mike Nitty. Stay twizzy. Rap Phillies and crack Dutches. Live in the rap function. Flows often, bananas off the nuts crunching. Salute profanity with middle finger fuckers. Live for you duckers, suckers. I don't have an end piece.
That's hot.
Yeah. I got a 40 up my hip, I got a 30 up my nose, I got 20-inch rims, on it down with 10 toes, I got 0 time for all, 5'9" is the gun, I'm just saying how it goes, I'm showing up a fight, all these lines, all these dames, all these chains, I can do it, all this fame, all these claims, all the same, I think I'm moving wrong, wild around my body, I didn't fuck with nobody, I made millions off a hobby, still feel anxious in the lobby, yo, yeah. It's like my soul is made of rich camouflage. I'm in a Dodge in a garage, I'm an exhaust song. Yeah, realest thing about me is my middle name Norman. This whole time y'all have been witnessing my joking performance. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, I'm over it. Take me off my leash and then me will be the fucking Doberman. Take these cars out with stupid trends on social media. All I see are demons conjuring the pedophilia. I got blocks with no teeth, I got K's with a switch. I got head I can't forget from a young roller switch. I got Zans in my I got let me cheat. That's your whole life's work on my motherfucking wrist. I got chains out there, I got pain in my blood. Fuck your song, I don't care. Fuck your gang, it don't compare. If I hang this in the air, got it tatted on my throat. I'm the anthem in my throat. Change my legal name and go. And she like, oh my god, why you go that hard? Everything that wedo touch and turn I avant-garde. Mojo they pull up hard, just put some in my arm. They call me check mark, shorty shoot like Jason Bond. Yo, shake, I need 100 pack, throw my dog 100 racks. Every in the gang, you would think I got 100 bags. Google in my network, that won't even cover tax. Still that bar about the shag, fix your mouth and run it back. I got nothing else to say that already ain't being said. I got people want me dead cause of messages I ain't read. I got 59 problems, I solve them with dead fans. 9 times out of 10 it be always your best friend. I got sweat, dripping fit, I'm my poison. Demons dance around, cut them down with my forces. She cream on my cock when she bop in her corset. I'ma hug the block with my haircut and my kale take. Hell bent, fuck a moon ring. I got moon swings and ARs, driving 2 sons. I put 30 in your new car. That boy don't drink, this 300 make him black out. It'll front to front, but his back show make a tap out. SMG to 5'9", it go la 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 la. 223 the back line. Let it sing like my Springfield XD9. Yeah, my Glock, you read just feeling that boy need a lifeline.
Yeah! Yes!
V-Bone, the traveling vaudeville villain. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not feeling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death card. Strong arm the wrong man. Pardon the left guard. Get money and earn it. That everything you touch turn shit. Got much to learn, kid. Write it up, burn shit. Light it up like the Dutch when the hash melt. Only time they see him when they meet him with the cash belt. Ay caramba, now that's my number. One dry summer, as far as I remember, burnt out. We're getting every edgy penny. Then he hit him straight to the head like Reggie Denny. Call him back when you need some more yak, horse yak. Doing 80 down the Van Wick on horseback. Your man sick, but he wrecked tracks, puto. Get back to bro, exactamundo. Victor the director flip a script like Rob Reiner. The way a lot of dudes rhyme, their name should be Knob Shiner. For a buck, they likely dance the jiggle, do the hucklebuck. To Vic, it's no big deal, they just a bunch of knuckle fucks. You wonder how well would they hold up in the holding cell. It sorta has the strange makings of a tale told in hell. Like, oh well, hold tall riches. If the feds is really after them, they just told all the snitches. On borrowed time rhymes, gassed by the silver screen. They act like they monkey ass, get healed back like Wolverine. Mellow out what y'all bellow out, y'all yellow mouth. What happened to the type of spit that used to help a fellow out? No doubt, leave a rapper in a body cast. I wonder what he was doing while we was in karate class. Snotty ass, it's really like he was a white belt. Right before he night-night, ask him how the light felt. Wouldn't take their tape if they gave it free. Maybe it's me, maybe it's V. Throw down the key, y'all know how shit be. In the naked city, rappers is so giddy. That's no Diddy, born so witty. The way he take no prisoners and show no pity. It's how son became a big man from a black boy. To name names, a really big fan of Dan Aykroyd. He feel they need to give him his own dance. This is only chance to shoot the gift like a lone glance. Or like a beef scene that leave the ooey smoking. Or between Hoto sinking and Nanto sweet choking.
Yo! Late tray flip in? Yeah.
probably know before we go too far. My neighbor found a mushroom growing inside of my car. She called me up on tour, sounding emotionally scarred, although it may have scared her more that I wasn't really alarmed. The dandruff in a shaken globe is fit to gild a manger. The pizza faces, pepperoni, carbuncle, and caper. On bunions and contusions, bumps, lumps, and bruises, discoloring and other things I can't reach with a loofah. Not a butcher, not a baker. Pick a booger with a basic evolutionary failure. I do not open mail, I do not answer phones. The fridge is pretty much a home for mayonnaise alone. Watch a pocket knife surgeon cut a cyst out in the kitchen. It's the cousin to acutely removing his own stitches in a pinch. Kool-Aid ooze at his toothache. Mushroom growing in the car, it's just another Tuesday. Tuesday. And if you were in for a spell where it falls into an order, you get help down. Well, yeah. No. On one hand, it's pretty gross. On the other, it's sorta like a pretty desert rose. How against all odds, whether wet, dry, night or day, garden, pig, sty, or cave, life science finds a way. Boxed in, vegged out, box in a hen house. Gray stained teeth say cheese through a trench mouth. Cheese, chase dreams with the hellbound. Posture suitable for a job in the bell tower. One plate, one fork, itty bitty lamp. I would offer you a drink, but I literally can't. It feels like you're camping when you're sitting on the can, where the crib is always simulated living in a van. A little light cleaning, keep the spiders off his eating. Maybe one day he'll go deeper, really exercise the demon at the root. I'm in the sofa cushions over loose change. Black mold bathtub, homie, it's a Tuesday. 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 And if you waiting for a spell where it falls into an order, you can help them. Well, yeah. No. I can't even keep a cactus alive when I'm present. When I'm gone, it's a groundbreaking botanical epic. From desolate to little shop of horrors in a second. It's weird knowing life thrives more when you exit. The trouble man cuddle with a duffel bag of loose cash. Juice glass scatterbrained, aspartame moustache. Mwah! Headlights dressed like a douchebag. Unsaid prayers, undead raccoon hat. Voice of the boiled over. Thick skull still throw his toys at a stroller. Piss black roof, tar, bleed flat, cherry coke. Very much another whack job with a megaphone. Very much another fat slob playing chess alone. Lesser known fetish porn, leftover Lexapro, etc. Everything's coming off those eggs. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday is Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday.
Green, fuck. Strap that thing, cuzzo.
Okay, ready for this? Hopefully I get it, huh?
Mr. Godia, how do you feel?
Well, it was okay, but usually I hop off immediately after landing tricks.
Man ain't got nothing to do with me.
his eyes.
What the fuck?
whipped actually.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, my 4, 5, pop that drop and make you bust. No key, I stay hoe, I don't play so don't talk no fucking junk. 1, 2, 3, my 4, 5, pop that drop and make you bust. No key, I stay hoe, I don't play so don't talk no fucking junk. 1, 2, 3, my 4, 5, pop that drop and make you bust. No key, I stay hoe, I don't play so don't talk no fucking junk. top rolling. Out rag top
I'm gonna do a thrown sedge, first try, gonna commit. This one's for my bro Michael. What the hell? I can't believe I did that first try.
So while this world is my boss, this world is my boss. This world is my boss. This world is my boss. So I let them
Oh my god, dude. Wait, if I... Just one leg at a time.
It
doctor is in. Don't scream. Don't move. I will live till the end.
What do you think of Jack Sebben's chances for flat? Do you think he'll make history as the first wife guy to win flat?
I mean, he could. He's got the potential.
Do you feel saying is really supportive?
Yeah.
Practical? Pragmatic,
I
perhaps?
think it's more realistic.
Who beats him then?
Say cheese.
I've been cheesing hard.
I've been filming this whole time.
1,000 push-ups before my breakfast is. Demon queen to exercise, yeah, demon queen to exorcist. 666 the middle kids, demons what the business is. This is how the morning start. 100,000 pull-ups before my breakfast is. Heaven, yes, the head of wisdom, girl, I love that shit. Demon queen chillin', demon queen chillin'. I'm walking the people say the fuck this shit, we kill 'em.
Just let those pussies know me.
Hey, recommend get your head out my pocket.
We done told those pros before.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here.
We gon' own this road to show me.
Hey, recommend get your head out my pocket.
They gon' know we let them know.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here. That's rock a dojo, demon queen logo. Paparazzi GoPro only was a snapping photo. Holiday go in, demon queen next kill. Holiday go in, demon queen next kill. 100,000 bodies before the night go light. Ancient double walking sticks, we body kids alright. Up, go and show up, tell the demons she gon' blow up. All those screaming demons, demons screaming that they know her.
Those pussies know me.
Yeah.
Recommend get your head out my pocket.
We done told those pros before.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here.
We gon' own this road to show me.
Hey, recommend get your head out my pocket.
They gon' know we let them know.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here. Pull on, demon queen is doing power moves. I can pull a razor blades, ain't got enough for all of you. Demon queen is chillin', demon queen is chillin'. I'm gonna get the people say no fuck that shit, we kill 'em.
Yeah.
1,000 push-ups before my breakfast is. Demon queen to exercise, yeah, demon queen to exorcist. 666 the little kids, demons what the business is. This is how the morning start.
We just let those pussies know me.
Hey, recommend get your head out my pocket.
We done told those pros before.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here.
We gon' own this road to show me.
Hey, recommend get your head out my pocket.
They gon' know we let them know.
Dark days, darker nights, demon queen is here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ow, fuck.
Always thought in life that I would grow to bigger things, and found out that inside my mind I can't shape my reality and make my life how I wanna be. Popping tabs of endless beats to help bring the truth to me. Endless fractals my eyes will see. In time I'll get where I wanna be. Never gonna give up, fuck that shit. I'm not a quitting little bitch. Crushed but not crippled at all. Use the ladder not to fall. Whipping batter for the mix. Kneading dough into a ball. Serving platter, watching flicks. Late strokes giving you lockjaw.